What's going on, people? So here we are, we're actually getting started working on the bike. The 2018's, it's not a ZX anything, it's an S1000. Completely not used to that. But anyway, some of the first things we're gonna do is what I call a basic track prep. These are things that have nothing to do with performance. Okay, well, maybe one of them does. Don't fault me for this one because we all do it, all right? Like, don't lie to yourselves, we all do these things. The exhaust can on this bike was not good. Someone sent it, and anyway, that's the result. Okay, it's pretty crushed. A little bit of restriction. It actually has, like, this portion right here is caved in to the inside of it, and it just, I can't do that. I can't do that. I know in my mind it's not a problem, but anyway, was able to find one on eBay. Looks a lot better. Actually has a hole through exhaust path or whatever, and doesn't look like someone just beat it with a hammer. The full system on this bike is the Akrapovic Evolution Titanium series. Next thing is we're going to actually deal with protecting the radiator. Hard lesson I learned twice is that I did not put one of these on either one of my ZX6Rs before I went on track the first time with them. The first track day, little tiny stone, flings up from the tire, smacks the radiator, boom, pinhole, and now I'm JB welding the radiator back together so I don't have a leak. So we're not doing that this time. Alpha Racing is getting the nod when it comes to most of these parts, and this is no exception. Radiator guard kit is going in. Another one that's purely just for, not performance, but it's kind of like one of those emissions and sound, the kind of things you just don't need on a race bike, is the pair valve. Alpha Racing, we're going to completely delete that off the bike. It's just a couple hoses and the valve itself and a plug, and we're just going to boop, 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 done, right? No problem. The charcoal canister, this just has the plug with two wires taped together on it, some hose clamp, couplers, and other garbage that basically like makes all that inert. And so finally what we're going to do is actually do a catch can for the overflow of the fuel tank. Basically the expansion in the tank from the temperatures outside, fluctuations. You know, if it gets a little bit too high, if you have a full tank, it might come up into the actual fill valve area. So all bikes have this. It's just a breather system. Couple lines going off the front of the tank that go down to the belly pan, or in a street bike case, they just spew out on the ground. We don't want that on a racetrack, so Alpha Racing makes this neat kit. It's going to mount in the location of the horn. So anyway, that's going to get going on the bike, and these are all, like I said, not performance related. They are simply just to make the machine actually ready for the track. Okay guys, that's it. We're done with the actual track prep, or the basic stuff anyway. We got the radiator guard on, we got the fuel breather overflow catch can mounted and located, we've got the horn removed, the fan has been removed, the charcoal canister has been removed, a lot of extra bits and hoses and all the other crap that don't need to be on the bike for racing or for track use and that type of thing is off. Now we're waiting on the ECU to come in. It's going to be here today, so the next video will be about this bike firing up. So we'll talk about the HP programming and stuff like that. Then we got about another week until the suspension is ready. Found out today that the left side fork had a little bit of a damage on the outer tube and it wasn't allowing the bushing to sit in there correctly, so I had to order another one, get that to my suspension guy, Tyler Smathers, as soon as possible. Probably going to be another week to 10 days out before we see that. We're getting close, man. Real freaking close. I'm so excited. Cannot wait. Let's get to it. See you guys later.